At forward, junior, number 25, Abdallah El Saleh. And at guard, senior, number 4, Zuriel Tercios. The head coach of the Bruins is Kevin Bianco. And now the starting lineup for Linden. At guard, senior, number 1, Tavon Jones. At guard, senior, number 5, Mikey Watkins. At guard, senior, number 4, Luis Rodriguez. At guard, sophomore, number 13, Miles Ruth. And at forward, senior, number 3, Jamin Cooper Reed. Head coach of the Tigers is Bill Colicchio.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here this afternoon at King University for the 2018 Metro Classic Basketball Showcase. Right now we have the 5 o'clock game with Linden. Linden in the white, going from left to right on your screen, and North Bergen in the red, going from right to left on your screen. We're here today with Roy Heck, the ex-coach from Bergen High School, who actually won a Central Jersey Championship a couple years back. You know, good friend of mine. He'll be here with us today, analyzing these games and talking to you and bringing you all the action.
Great to be here, Robert. Thank you. As you can see right from the tip, the North Bergen team was very aggressive and got a steal.
Yes, and Roy, this Linden team has suffered a couple losses the last few weeks, and now we're getting ready for their county tournament. I expect them to pick the pace up today.
Well, North Bergen is rather aggressive. Looks like they're denying the basketball to number 1, Tavon. It's great to see the intensity early for both teams.
Yeah, we have North Bergen comes in with a record of 15-5. Today, conference play, they're 11-3, so they're not a shabby team by any means.
No, unfortunately, I don't see as many North Jersey teams play as I do South Jersey teams, but I'm enjoying the intensity right away. Both teams are really going at it.
It looks like we have two very evenly matched teams here also, Roy. Linden's coming in with a record of 15-5, but they're struggling in the division, but they play in a big division with a lot of talent. They're 4-3 in their division. But it's Tavon coming out, going up the court with the ball. He loses it. North Bergen ball.
Tavon's a tremendous player. I worked hoop group basketball camp in the summertime. He was been on my team in the summer. He's one of those kids. It's nice to see him mature. I had him as a 10th grader, rising 10th grader in the summertime, and I can see how much he's developed. Looks great. His body's filled out. He actually grew an inch or two. Looks really strong.
Yes, I can see his body has filled out just from even last year. Looking at their division, they are in one of the toughest divisions in the state with Roselle and Patrick School. Then also Plainfield's in there too, and Elizabeth. So they're in a tough division. Yeah, don't let the losses fool you. They'll be there in the end in the group. And Tavon with a basket.
You see, there's a nice heads-up play by Tavon. The guy was overplaying him, and he just made a little head fake like he was popping out to the perimeter, and he went back to a beautiful pass for a layup. So far defensively, it seems like Linden's been switching a lot of the screens and the backdoor cuts.
Has 2 shots. Number 5, Mikey Watkins, is back in for Linden. He replaces Deshaun Holmes.
I wonder why I'm going to look at him. So North Bergen putting some full court pressure on Linden. And we got a foul on the shot. So Tavon goes to the line shooting 2.
Notice, Roy, Tavon is still undecided on where he wants to go. He has Eastern Kentucky, St. Bonaventure's, Buffalo, Hofstra, and Massachusetts looking at him. What are your thoughts on that? He has some good schools looking at him, so what do you think the weight is there, Roy?
Well, he's got some tremendous schools. Some kids decide earlier. Some take a little bit longer to make their decision. Maybe he wants to wait till the season's over and see how he feels about everything. And this way, there's no pressure on him to make a decision right now versus sometime in March.
Okay.
And depending on how their run goes in the playoffs, it could be March 15th.
Right. Man, this Bergen team looks pretty tough here.
They do, and they hustle. They do work hard. They just had some great ball movement. I believe on that possession, all 5 guys touched the basketball, and the last guy was wide open for a little shot fake and penetration move. So Linden's hit 3 threes so far.
Which is the difference in the game right now.
Absolutely. I was here earlier for the Stockton and Keene University men's basketball game. Both teams shot really well, but Keene shot lights out. Shot 50-something% from 3.
Wow.
And took probably 33.
Hard to lose the game when you play like that.
Well, they scored 90-something points. They had 50 at halftime. So that gets you close to 100, knocking down all those.
Yes. So this is a big weekend for high school basketball across the state. A lot of tournaments going on. Tomorrow, Linden will be playing in the primetime shootout, going up against Pope John the 23rd. So back-to-back games for them. We also have Mount Verdi up here this weekend. Mount Verdi's here. They had a tough game last night against Roselle, which they pulled out 60-59. They also play today. Mount Verde does. They play Gills St. Bernard, and there's a nice block shot. Oh, and a steal back. Whoa.
So far, we had a couple nice defensive plays right in a row.
Yes, we did there. And Mount Verde also comes back again tomorrow. Still ranked the number 1 team in the country, hopefully after the day. And they'll be playing Christ the King from New York. So we got some great basketball. I mean, we'll give you the rest of the schedule when we get a break, but hope everybody enjoys themselves. And stay tuned to It's All About Sports for your live action.
Tavon with a great rebound, outlet pass.
Ah, nice. The ball didn't touch the floor.
Beautiful ball movement.
Yes. We have a timeout. We have a full timeout by North Bergen. And with the score, Linden 16, North Bergen 11. We'll be right back after this short timeout break.
Hi, my name is Megan Hunter. I'm the owner and director at Groove Dance Fitness Training. We specialize in dance cardio and different genres of music. We also specialize in nutrition, meal plans, and meal prep service. So if you're ready to get fit, come rock with us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here after the first time out of the game. With 1:39 left here in the first quarter.
Well, Robert, I love the intensity. Guys are really active with their hands. I mean, North Bergen's not very big, but the guys really, really hustle. They work hard. Their hands are in the passing lane, which creates deflections and all kinds of stuff. And their energy is outstanding.
Right, they're very misleading by looking at them. You look at them and you think, oh, these little guys, we're going to just tower over them and just beat them over. But they're lightning quick, and they do have their hands in the passing lanes. They create havoc while they're on the court.
You can see they had a little out-of-bounds play where they were trying to ISO their kid, number 25. Shaquem Bibby in the post, but Linden came out in his zone to match up on the out-of-bounds play, so it wasn't there.
Oh, 3 ball.
3-point ball. That's 3 points for Kevin Gardner. Linden lead 16-14.
So I can see Linden's offense so far this half has been a lot of penetration and kick. And as you can see, North Bergen looks like they want to try to match the 3-point perimeter shooting that Linden has displayed.
Yes, so right now, as it looks, they have. North Bergen is in the lead, 17-16, with 35 seconds left in the first quarter.
So my assumption is Linden might be holding the basketball for one shot here.
Yes, that's the way it looks.
Maybe not. That's the second time that Linden has penetrated and made contact after the pass.
Oh, nice block.
Got 3 seconds.
Oh! All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the first quarter. With North Bergen 17, Linden 16. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
All right, team, listen up. You all have been missing way too many plays. And it's time to make some changes. Effective immediately. You'll all be joining my team, the NFHS Network. If it happens in high school, we got it covered. We've got your favorite high school sports wherever you want them, whenever you want them. Streaming live or on demand. Plus, with a few well-executed moves here, here, and here, you can find and follow your favorite school or team.
But what if I...
Hey! There is no I in the word team, but there is in the word clip, which is what you can do with our new clip and share tool. Watch the game, clip the moment, share it with all of your fans. It's simple, people. When you're teamed up with the NFHS Network, there's no excuse.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with the start of the second quarter.
It's going to be North Bergen basketball. Again, looks like they're trying to ISO 25 in the post, but it's not there. Shaquem Bibby.
Yeah,
must be their guy that they like
right,
to go
yeah,
to.
so they have a mismatch there with the guy they're having, but they're having Tavon Jones stay back in the paint, so they don't go to it. Be interested if coach makes an adjustment from that, still getting the ball, and somebody cut off of it, and see what Tavon does. I mean, does he go with the guy making the cut, or do they stay with the double team?
Exactly.
Tavon Jones with a deep three off the glass.
Looked like trail they were running right there.
Linden leads 19-17.
See, they're switching. So Linden switching their screens.
Oh. We have a carry out there. So a turnover on North Bergen.
Well, you know, when teams do a lot of switching defensively, sometimes it makes it hard for a team to run their offensive sets when guys are coming off screens, but then they switch. There's a nice little back screen for Tavon, but they defended it well.
I'll tell you, Roy, shooting for a shooting guard, Tavon in that 6'3" frame, you know, he's starting to mature. I can see him getting a little more bigger and really could probably create some havoc at the next level.
Yes. Well, I can see his core is very strong. I'm sure he's going to work on other parts of his body at the next level. There's a nice defensive play by Tavon.
Ooh.
That was a beautiful pass.
Yes.
By number 4, Luis Rodriguez. Beautiful lead up over the top of the defender for a catch and finish.
Up and down the court, very quick right here and right now.
North Bergen foul, 13, Kevin Gardner. His first team's third. Javon Jackson has 2 shots.
You know, any guard or big who's running the floor and they don't have the basketball, it's always nice to have that guard who's trying to find you because you know you're in a position to score. So Rodriguez was able to do that. Beautiful pass.
Number 2, Deshaun Holmes is in for Linden.
Nice pass break.
Yeah, nice pass by Tavon. Beautiful leading bounce pass.
Leads 23-19.
That just goes to show you the IQ
Yes.
that Tavon has in the game. We got a highlight coming here.
Oh,
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Tavon with the nice finish.
Tigers lead 25-19.
So we have a 30-second timeout. So coming into this week, the Group 4 rankings, Linden is at the number 1 seed, well, number 1 ranked, I'm sorry. And I see Northeast Side is number 2. You have Shawnee from South Jersey, number 3. And then filling out the top 4 is Patterson Kennedy. So looking at that, Roy, I mean, we know the Shawnee team, but right now, I mean, and not to be biased or anything, I know your son's on that team, but there's a sleeper in that top 10, a team from South Jersey in the name of Eastern, who I think can go a long way in this thing if they're hitting on all cylinders.
Well, Eastern does have some talent. They have multiple positions that you need going deep into the playoffs, meaning they have good guard play, they have solid bigs. I mean, they have 2 kids that are both 6'7". One's a left-handed, one's a right-handed kid, so you kind of can balance out the floor a little bit offensively. And then an all-around player would be Matt Cotton. He can play the perimeter, he can play a little bit in the post, defensively or offensively, and he's super athletic.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. South Jersey.
Here's another steal and a breakout.
Oh.
So there's Rodriguez. My apologies earlier. I had mentioned Rodriguez for Northern Bergen, but that's not true. And then the other team from South Jersey, who is ranked number 3 in the Group 4 rankings, would be Shawnee High School. Shawnee's a tough matchup for anybody because they have 2 bigs that shoot the ball real well from the perimeter. They can handle the ball real well. And then they got a point guard who's very, very crafty. He's one of them kids who's really tough to guard because he distributes, he can score, he can shoot.
Yes, I've seen them a couple times. They are dangerous.
Very.
They are dangerous. We'll have to look at the seeding. We'll have to look at the seeding to see where they're seeded at, to see where those 2 teams could possibly match up down in South Jersey.
Well, Shawnee's the 1 seed and Eastern is the 4 seed. So
Okay.
if you assume that they both continue to win, then they could meet in the semis.
They can meet in the semis, yes.
But Eastern has a tough road. They have Cherry Hill East in the first round, which is a divisional opponent. They already played them twice. Now, they beat them twice, but they were both very close games because Cherry Hill East is pretty good.
Right.
Their records gives them a lower seed, but they are a pretty good team. And then Rancocas Valley, again, assuming you get to the second round, RV's a really, really athletic and good team.
Right. And last year, if I'm correct, Linden did win the state championship last year.
Yeah, Shawnee had a great run.
Right. They beat Shawnee, so they beat Shawnee last year. They did have a good run. So they're come. I think that Linden can defend their championship again this year. It'll be very interesting to see what comes out of that Group 4.
Yeah, see, it will be interesting. Shawnee, when they played Eastern early in the year, they handled them really well. And then Shawnee lost to Seneca.
Right.
And then Eastern handled Seneca really well. So sometimes it's all about matchups and how you match up with people personnel-wise.
So we have a jump ball. Possession arrow to North Bergen.
25, Abdallah El Saleh is back in for the Bruins.
Well, number 2, Shahan Holmes, kind of lost control of the basketball there, and he was just kind of saving it back into play. And that's what created the jump ball. Nice out of bounds play by Linden.
Linden leads 29-19.
Yeah, Tavon Jones early here, midway through the second quarter, has 17 points in this game. 17 out of the 29 that Linden has as a team.
Yep.
Ooh, nice strong moves.
Yeah, Kevin made a nice strong move to the basket, number 13 for Northern Bergen, and he was able to hang in the air and finish and get fouled.
Number 10, Emmanuel Martinez is in for North Bergen. Kevin Gardner has one shot for the Rose.
So Linden's running a nice little motion set where they have the guy off the ball opposite come off a double screen looking for shots, but Northern Bergen has been playing really well.
Yes, they have.
They're really moving their feet. They're physical defensively. They're giving Linden a hard time to run their sets, but Linden is finding a way to penetrate and kick it out and get some open looks. Got a little charge there.
Offensive foul. Linden foul on Tavon Jones. His first, team's fifth. Number 20.
So Tavon picks up his first foul, going to the basket strong.
Is in for North Bergen. Number 23, BJ George.
So Tavon goes to the bench with a foul. That was from deep, way downtown.
3 points for Mikey Watkins. Tigers lead.
Nice shot by Mikey Watkins.
So at 1:26 left in the half, Linden is up 35. Well, now 37-21 over North Bergen.
Well, North Bergen has come out into a 2-1-2 press, but the floor is so big here at Keene. There's a lot of gaps where the guys can penetrate, especially with the size of North Bergen. You know, when you're a big team and you're 6'7", 6'8", and you press on this floor, it closes it up a lot easier. See, now Linden did a great job there of adjusting and not letting 25.
Right, they've covered that very well.
Yeah, they've taken that away. So Abdullah can't just catch the basketball on the post, but he's a shooter. So it looks like Linden might be holding the basketball for the last shot. Whereas to end the first quarter, they didn't do that.
Well, we're looking to see if they do, because they looks like they get a little impatient, like they did at the end of the first quarter.
Right.
They took the shot with like 11 seconds left.
And North Bergen's running somebody at Mikey here.
Right.
Nice little floater.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the half, Linden 39, North Bergen 21. So we'll be right back after this halftime break and enjoy our commercials, and we'll be right back. All right.
Hi, Tom. You're really stuck in that rut.
What rut? What are you talking about?
It's clearly a rut.
Really? I thought I was in a groove.
Oh, classic rut thinking.
Huh.
I was once in a rut too, but then I tried chicken for breakfast.
I didn't know I could have chicken for breakfast. How long have I been in here?
Long time.
It is a rut.
Get out of your breakfast rut with a freshly toasted 300-calorie egg white grill, only at Chick-fil-A.
I gotta get out of here.
All right, team, listen up. You all have been missing way too many plays. And it's time to make some changes, effective immediately. You'll all be joining my team, the NFHS Network. If it happens in high school, we got it covered. We've got your favorite high school sports wherever you want them, whenever you want them. Streaming live or on demand. Plus, with a few well-executed moves here, here, and here, you can find and follow your favorite school or team.
But what if I...
Hey! There is no I in the word team, but there is in the word clip, which is what you can do with our new clip and share tool. Watch the game, clip the moment, share it with all of your fans. It's simple, people. When you're teamed up with the NFHS Network, there's no excuse to miss another play. Now you get out there and you watch some sports. Your high school, your team, your game, streaming live only on the NFHS Network. Who's gonna slap that hand?
When it comes down to it, Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is size doesn't matter. Whether you're looking for something as big as a Ram ProMaster commercial truck or something in between like a custom Jeep Wrangler or a fuel-efficient Dodge Journey, at Spirit, we've got you covered. And when it comes to your budget, size doesn't really matter either. At Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we've got hundreds of one-of-a-kind vehicles to choose from, guaranteed to fit your needs and your budget. Right now during the summer clearance event, save up to $12,000 off select models.
Hi, I'm Ron.
And I'm Mike. We're the Boss Brothers here at Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Swedesboro, New Jersey.
And we just want to invite you to come check out our huge selection of inventory located in Swedesboro, New Jersey. Everything from the hot Jeep Wrangler to the real sweet Hellcat, the minivans, that you name it, we got it. Come check us out.
Our job's to get you 100% approved, so come on down and see us today.
Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're selling excitement.
Spirit.
Today's cable TV model is broken. Long-term contracts, exploding bundles, and horrible customer service. But what other choice is there? The cable companies just don't get it.
We are going to redefine a stupid, broken, arrogant industry.
We're bringing T-Mobile to TV.
have a heart. Cows have feelings too.
Do you need coverage? Not that kind of coverage. More like this kind of coverage. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Need a promo? Hosting a live event? Celebrating a special occasion? The National Video Productions has you covered. No, not that kind of covered. More like this kind of covered. And this kind of covered. Get live coverage and live stream that live event. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Weddings, corporate events, sporting events, graduations, grand openings, concerts, car shows, fundraisers, dance recitals, and more. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered.
I'll take a lemonade.
That'll be $2.37.
Your sign says $1.
Yeah, but that doesn't include fees and added taxes.
Fees and added taxes.
They're all listed on your bill.
Are you kidding me?
There's the line access fee, the standing on my lawn fee, the fresh fruit high cost fee, the poison control surcharge.
Don't pay more for taxes and fees. With T-Mobile One, taxes and fees are now included. 4 lines, $40 each. All unlimited, all in.
And tips.
Learn more at a T-Mobile store.
Okay, all right. I just need to check. Good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here for the second half of Linden versus North Bergen. Right now we have North Bergen in the red going from our left to your right on the screen. Linden to be in your white going from your right to your left. And here comes Tavon Jones rather. Oh! Nice move there, but he couldn't finish.
Well, I'm not. That was a nice move. I'm not sure that it wasn't a carry, but maybe it happened so quick the guys just didn't see it. North Bergen taking the ball out of bounds. It just ran a little out of bounds play where they reverse your dribble and then they have a guy come off a double screen along the baseline. But I think Linden did a great job defending that. In fact, they wound up coming up with a steal. So Tavon has back-to-back fast breaks, but he only finished one of them.
Yeah, we have a lot of that going on with the referees and the stands. I'll get a kick out of that. Another 3-ball there.
I'm applied Mikey Watkins. He's feeling it today.
Yes, I think that's his third or fourth one there, Roy.
Well, he's got 14 points. He's second in the scoring stat sheet for Linden.
Most of them are threes, yeah. Got at least 4 of them. Good pass, but he wasn't ready for that.
Yep. Nice little no-look bounce pass.
Yeah. Are you serious, dude? The fact that you can't do the interview there after the game. And he has something to do with it. That's what I was saying to you.
Wow. Again, I like the intensity here. Guys getting on the floor, getting after it. Guys, coaches are always encouraging their guys to get on the floor to get loose balls, because usually the guy who goes to the floor has the better chance of coming up with a loose ball.
Right, exactly, yes.
Versus the guy who's just reaching down.
Nice pass by Tavon.
Sure was. So off the rebound, Luis Rodriguez with the bucket.
That water was good.
Nice finish. North Bergen needs something like that. Just getting to the basket, getting the bucket. Well, and one right there. never know, it might change things for them, give them a little more confidence.
Right, exactly.
Because offensively, they've been struggling a little bit with the intensity Linden's bringing.
Yeah, because the game has gotten away from them there because of that. Yeah, they need to make something happen and make Linden change their offense up a little bit to try to get a couple baskets in to get back in this thing. But next up here at 6:30, we have Long Island Luther against Rutgers Prep. I'm looking forward to that game. The two teams are very evenly matched. And then the highlight of the day, we number one in the country, Mount Verdi Academy from Florida, who had a scare last night against Roselle, and a 60-59 win with R.J. Barrett hitting the free throw at the foul line to win the game with 3 seconds left. Going up against Gil St. Bernard here tonight at 8 o'clock.
So the ball's been at the North Bergen offensive end now for a good period of time. They've had a couple opportunities. Hopefully we can get some free throws, get these guys feeling good about themselves.
Yeah, because that would help. I mean, but they still are still scrapping, still playing hard. Nobody is getting out of character or anything. So you can see they're a very well coached team. You know, just because of their size is what's really hurting them. They're rather short, but they stay at it, keep their heads. So I can imagine they may make a run here before this is over with.
Well, they've missed 2 free throws. There you go. They got 1 for 3 in the last about 10 seconds of play.
Which doesn't help, exactly.
Yeah. Got to knock down your free throws.
Right, so we have a 30-second timeout here. We'd like to let you guys know tomorrow we'll be back here at 12 o'clock with First Love from out of PA playing St. Thomas More from Connecticut. At 12, Mount Verdi versus Covenant Prep. These are 2 prep schools, post-grads. They'll be on the floor at 1:30. And then back on the floor again, number 1 in the nation at the moment, Mount Verdi from Florida versus Christ the King from New York at 3 o'clock. And then following that, we have Mary Lewis from New York girls versus St. Rutgers Prep girls. Then Hudson Central and North Bergen will be back on the floor again at 6 o'clock. And then our finale, Union Catholic versus Roselle Catholic, tomorrow at 7:30.
So we've got some full court pressure here by North Bergen. Nice penetration to the basket and the finish.
Yes, a nice penetration.
Abdullah has seemed to be their scorer. I know he was hitting some threes earlier in the game. And his teammates actually look for him.
Wait till you go down with us, some problems.
Linden coach calls a timeout because he just doesn't feel like his offense is in a great flow right now. I think it's a great timeout. 30-second timeout.
Yep, so here we are, Roy, with Linden with a 20-point lead. Coach Phil does stop things real quick here because I can see Phil's a little change in the game. He doesn't want to let it get back close, which is a great timeout for them. They have the county tournament coming up. It's going to be pretty interesting. They're a scary team, even though they are 4-3 in their division. You have to really watch yourself there because that division is the toughest in the state, and anybody can beat anybody on any given day.
Well, one of the things I wish we had in South Jersey was a county tournament. I know that there's been some discussion in Burlington County. Hopefully they continue that discussion and maybe make a decision to begin it. Cape Atlantic League has a small tournament. They take the top, 8 teams in the Cape Atlantic League, and then they play for a champion. I think that's great.
Yes. Back on it.
Good timeout by Linden just to get his guys refocused. Nice penetration and kick on that last play, knocking down a wide open 3.
Well, Cherokee Room Group 4. That was 5 years ago. Wasn't it longer than that? Yeah, maybe longer than that because Atlantic City.
Something's going on with the clock right now. Something's going on with the clock.
It was running.
The clock was just running. I think about 15 seconds ran off the clock. I'm not sure if these guys are aware of that. There's that same out of bounds play that they ran earlier to start the half.
Hey Jay, I'm not seeing us here. Oh, there we go. All right, I just came on. My bad. So, see, my laptop is buffering on it.
On that last penetration there, but number 13, Miles Ruth, looked like he had a kick out to the corner. And I'm not sure if he saw that or if he just figured he'd have an easy path to the basket, but he forced a shot and it just didn't go.
See like 4 or 5 guys now. You're gonna say they're not top. He's got a current player too. Bad picture.
So once again, we got another timeout by Linden, coach.
And we have a full timeout. And we'll be right back after this.
Hi, my name is Megan Hunter. I'm the owner and director at Groove Dance Fitness Training. We specialize in dance cardio and different genres of music. We also specialize in nutrition, meal plans, and meal prep service. So if you're ready to get fit, come rock with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a timeout there,
Linden ball in the inbounds play. Looks like Linden ran something similar to what North Bergen had run. And a nice finish by Tavon, backdoor cut, and a strong finish. Rob, you can see the strength that Tavon has improved on. He was hanging in the air, and he finished with some body contact.
Yes, I've been watching him since his freshman year, and you can see the progression every year. You can see him getting better and better and better. And I think he's got a lot more to go before he's done. You know, with 4 years of college, man, I can see him really being something.
So they caught a little bit of a chippy foul there on number 1.
Yes.
Tavon.
Linden foul number 1, Tavon Jones, the second.
I knew that was coming.
That's a 3-point goal. 3 points for Abdullah El-Saleh.
Abdullah was happy that he was open on that 3.
Help ball. Possession arrow belongs to Linden.
Number 25, Abdullah for North Bergen, just made a really nice defensive play. After the jump ball, they have possession. Again, trying to ISO in the post there. We got back-to-back threes right now by North Bergen. Penetration there and a little dump off by Linden. So Robert, we're in the 1-1 now, near the end of the third quarter. So I'm sure sometime in the fourth quarter we're going to be in a double bonus early.
Yes, they will be.
The guys are getting physical.
Yes. Yes, I've seen a little bit of frustration in one of the North Bergen players a couple of minutes ago.
Well, you know, as a former coach, you can kind of appreciate the energy that North Bergen is playing with. I know they feel a little frustrated, but it's good that they're continuing to play hard. You know, this might be one of those games where if you wind up being down 25, 30 points, you may or may not be playing for the win in this game, but you might be playing for something in the next game or in the future that you've got to work on with this type of pressure. So there could be a future advantage in a game like this in the fourth quarter. And that's again, if you're going to be using your first 7 guys, if you empty the bench, then it's a different scenario. That's a block. It's a good call. I know we've been on both ends. We've been up by 25 with 3 minutes to go, and we've been down 25 with 3 minutes to go. And in both scenarios, we would talk to the guys about trying to work on some things based on whatever defense they're giving us, so that we can use it in the future. It's certainly better to be up by 25, but you don't want
Exactly,
to just become a crazy.
exactly.
You don't want to become a crazy game when you're up by
But see,
25 and act. And I'm sure
that's
Phil's not
where-
going to let that happen with Linden.
Right, and that's where it comes in with good coaching, and you hit the nail on the head. You know, you do take this here, like, yeah, you may be losing by a lot, but the kids learn things from that for another situation, another game.
Yeah, because depending on how far you go into the playoffs or your county tournament up here, you're going to face teams that are really good. So you have to be able to handle the ball and do all the little things. See, the hard thing about North Bergen putting so much pressure in the backcourt is once Linden gets past you, their guards are really heady and they're penetrating to the basket and they're getting some easy ones. So that's always the gamble of having 3 guards in the backcourt.
Well, we have 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tavon Jones with the ball out here on the wing. Y'all want to play game in there or what? Y'all can't beat Bergen, man.
You want the high, you got the high.
That's right.
Remember that? You can't handle that.
I tell you who I keep thinking about right now. I miss Dennis right now, man.
So Tavon at the end of the quarter here shooting 1 and 1. It's nice to see that he was able to maintain his composure while shooting his free throw after a little bit of physical play right there. So coach takes Tavon out.
Yeah, he doesn't need him in there any longer. Oh, nice steal. Get some other guys into the game. There we have it. That's the end of the third quarter. With Linden 64, Bergen 33. And we'll be right back with the fourth quarter action.
I'll take a lemonade.
That'll be $2.37.
Your sign says $1.
Yeah, but that doesn't include fees and added taxes.
Fees and added taxes.
They're all listed on your bill.
Are you kidding me?
There's the line access fee, the standing on my lawn fee, the fresh fruit high cost fee, the poison control surcharge.
Don't pay more for taxes and fees. With T-Mobile One, taxes and fees are now included. 4 lines, $40 each. All unlimited, all in.
And tips.
Learn more at a T-Mobile store.
So we've got North Bergen basketball coming out to start off the fourth quarter. Maybe he'll go inside in the post. They got him ISO down there by himself. Yeah, those are the little ones there, Robert. You just got to get those little ones in. You know, one of the things that you can do as a player taking the ball to bounds, especially under the basket, is move back 5 or 6 feet, so that
Right.
does not happen.
Right. Throwing the ball, yes.
Plus, if they put a man on the ball and you're right there at the line, he has the advantage. But I'll tell you what, Linden does a great job of getting their body in front of guys trying to penetrate to the basket.
The seniors were all tight last year, and they all got their positive. People was
Wow, you're up 29. Your pressure defense is that good that you get a 5 count. So, gotta love the intensity.
Yes, that's the sign of a champion. They don't let up. They don't take chances on letting somebody get back in and relaxing in the game. They keep the intensity up. They play the way they play to get the lead. They don't stop. And I think that's we see a lot of that in South Jersey. Our teams get up and then they relax, and then the other team comes back. Oh!
No, I agree with you.
Tavon's tough. I think he saw it coming, so he was able to brace himself. Yeah. At some point when he was in the air, he forgot about trying to make the basket versus trying to brace himself on the fall. And that's what good players do.
Right. And at this point, I would really like to see him not in the game. This is a big showcase. And then they got to play again tomorrow. So.
Well, that reminds me. 3 years ago, when we wound up losing to Camden in the in South Jersey finals, in our first round playoff game, we were beating a team pretty good, and it was middle of the third quarter. We were up 40-something points, and my better player went up for a dunk, and he got low bridge, and before he could finish his free throws, I was subbing him out.
Wow.
I was hoping to get him into play, through the third quarter.
Right.
But after that, I said we got to take him out because I knew without him, our playoff run would be totally different.
I don't have the most talent, but he's got a great system. It's just like the Brand Stevens of this era.
Get up, Mike!
Sell it. I'll sell it.
It was a nice pass.
In that conference, you can't come out.
With Bergen the foul, it's Tina's second. Team was over the limit. Mikey Wires has 2 shots to lead.
And that's going to be long term back from DC.
That's on. I see what Jay has on top of the judge.
Great points for Jay Williams.
Text it to me, please.
So North Bergen here has cut the lead to 25. I don't think the game is necessarily in jeopardy for Linden, however. So my guess is Linden will probably take 30 to 60 seconds off per possession. Doesn't mean they won't give up a layup. Well, I'm sorry, take a layup. Because at this point in the game, You don't necessarily have to shoot threes. You'll take a wide open layup. In fact, I hear the coach yelling layup. Because even though North Bergen has 10 team fouls, a wide open layup is a higher percentage shot than 2 free throws.
Nice move by Jones there.
That was a nice move by Tavon. So we've got some subs for both teams coming in at the 4-minute mark in the fourth quarter. So Tavon and Lewis are going out.
Good move.
Very good move.
Yes, good move.
But as you can see, North Bergen is still pressing.
And the Suns going to be second. The Suns will be first. The Suns will be first.
Let's see if we see the campus.
Ain't going nowhere. What do you think about it?
And one.
What do you think about it?
North Bergen foul. Marcus Rivera is first. Team is over the limit. Number 10, Shadrack and Paul.
Yeah.
Mikey watches the free throw line. He's got a sub waiting for him to come in the game. He knocks this one down. So it looks like Linden's going to pick up at half court.
With some other scores from here from yesterday early, we had St. Thomas Roar from Connecticut and Mount Verde to prep the postgrads. Mount Verde won that game 78-60, which the Mount Verde postgrad team looks pretty good, but after evaluating both teams, Rory, I must say that their high school team could beat their post-grad team from after what I saw yesterday. And then our second game yesterday was St. Mary's Elizabeth from Elizabeth, New Jersey, right here, close by, against First Love Christian from PA, where Elizabeth, St. Mary's from Elizabeth beat them 76-57. So our first two games yesterday weren't too close, but the finale was the one that packed the gym. Roy, I must say, everybody was here for the number one team in the nation, Mount Verde Academy from Florida, And right here, Roselle Catholic from Roselle, with Nas Reed and Frank and Whitney going up against R.J. Barrett and Mitchell, and they held their own. I mean, they had a lead with 51 seconds left in the game, 7 points, and had a great opportunity to beat them, but they, being young men, they're get all hype, and they forgot you still have 51 seconds to play. And they ended up losing that game with 3 seconds left in the game, losing 60-59.
Yeah, that's where you can't lose your focus.
Right. Exactly right. So, we heard a couple people behind us, it's over. And I'm like saying, do they know that 51 seconds could be 2 minutes? Could go a long ways.
And 51 seconds can also be about 3 or 4 minutes, depending on how things go.
Yes. And it ended up going against them, and they lost. They had a great opportunity to knock off the #1 team in the country. With that being said, Mount Verdi comes back later on this evening, and again tomorrow. I'm anxious to see how they bounce back. I really am, because that Gil St. Bernard team is not bad. They don't have a bench, but I will say they can play. They have 2 great guards. We'll see what happens today. It's going to be very interesting. Well, Mount Verdi bounced back from what happened? Yeah, because Barrett played terrible. He had 7 points late in the game. He ended up with 12. He's going to Duke. And that's what everybody's anticipating. This guy's going to Duke. He should just take over the game. Well, guess what? It's not that easy all the time. So we'll see what happens tonight at 8 o'clock when they come out for good again.
Well, especially against a good team.
Yes.
And sometimes when you are a good team and you're not having a great day, your teammates pick you up.
Right.
And help get that victory that you need so desperately. Especially if you want to maintain. So I'm looking through some of the scores from today. Earlier, Camden knocked off St. Augustine 66-44.
Yes, that was big. I'm shocked at that score. I saw St. Augustine a couple times, and I figured, with Camden being down a little bit right now, they had not been playing good. Lance Ware did not play today, so they came out actually with all the kids who were really original Camden kids today, and they did a great job, winning by 22 points over St. Augustine. Camden was ranked #1 in my poll this week, and it looks like they're going to stay there after what happened today. Going into next week, which means nothing, because another week and a half is all over and it starts all over again.
That's right. And of course, North Jersey starts their county tournaments coming up this week.
We will be gathering in some of that. I see this. Gil St. Bernard's coach has walked in again. He has a big game. He came here yesterday looking at Mount Verdi, and he laughed. He said, Mr. Page, I've never really scouted, but I had to come here today to see this team because we played them tomorrow, so I got to get ready for this. And it was funny for him to say that, because I walked over to him and said, how you doing, coach? And right away, that's the first thing popped out of his mouth. I never scouted anybody, but I had to come scout this team because we play them tomorrow. So with him doing that, it shows, that Coach Boyle has went down there and picked up where he left off from here at St. Pat. That's the end of the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Linden wins 74-45. So Roy, after what we've seen here, what do you think about Linden moving on to have a tough game tomorrow? What do you think? How they're faring in the county tournament?
Well, I love their energy today. Even up 25 plus points, they had lots of energy. The guys were coming off the bench with lots of energy. They made really nice passes. I didn't see any selfish play by anybody on their team. And when you're really good and you have guys that can play and they play unselfish, that can really generate wins by the end of the year. And also defensively, they get after it. I mean, they constantly got their body in front of guys from North Bergen who were trying to finish them. So I was impressed with their energy and their intensity. And again, the coach has a good reputation, and you could tell there were 2 timeouts that he used because he felt like the guys were losing focus. In a 20-point lead.
thank you for watching. This is Rob Page, and Roy Heck from It's All About Sports. Just stay tuned. We'll be coming back with a lot more action. Just sign on. And if you see a game you like, we'll be here to welcome you. Thanks for watching. It's Rob Page signing